Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and Season 10 is off to a great start for everyone, except for those that are in GM, because they can't even find a game. And if you want to join the rest of the GM players playing Queue Time Simulator, then this is the video for you because we're going to be talking about the best Season 10 heroes to play. Now, in typical fashion, I'm going to be talking about 2 DPS heroes, 1 tank, and 1 support hero that I think you guys should play. Now, whenever it comes to these videos, I never tell you that you have to play these heroes. These are just suggestions, except for this time around. There is one hero that I feel like for the first time in a while, there is a must-pick DPS hero because they are just that good. And I think you guys know who I'm talking about. It's the brand new hero, Venture. See, I wanted to bring this video a week after the competitive season drop because I wanted to see if Venture would actually shake up the meta, if they would find a place in this competitive season, and boy, have they ever! Venture is annoyingly good, and I mean that in the literal sense because they are so annoying to try to counter, but they have their obvious counters, and that's why I really like Venture kind of shaking up the meta because it's not like they're impossible to stop, but they kind of are. Here's just a few reasons why Venture is going to be so good in Season 10. The first and the obvious is that they're the best deleter when it comes to 250 HP squishy heroes. The second is that they are extremely good at punishing heroes that are out of position. The third, and you wouldn't expect this from Venture, but they have great mobility, not only with their leap, but also their drill. It's more than just a damage ability. The fourth is that their ultimate is absolutely nasty. You are always guaranteed at least 1 kill, but you consistently get multiple kills with just a single ultimate. Like, Venture does so much in such a simple hero kit, and that's something that I think makes Venture very annoying to face off against because anyone can learn Venture overnight. Like, here's just a simple combo that you can learn in the next 5 minutes, and I call it the instant delete combo. All you gotta do is shoot, quickly drill into the enemy, and then shoot again because the shooting animation for that second rock is gonna be canceled with your drill ability. In a perfect scenario, that should finish off a 250 HP squishy hero in a matter of like 2 seconds. And that's what I really appreciate about Venture is that they're not like Doomfist where you have to learn a bunch of combos and learn their techs and maneuvering the map. No, all you gotta do is learn like a couple of combos and you unlock the true power of Venture. On top of having a passive that gets you temporary shield, it really allows you to become aggressive with Venture and command a team fight. That's just where the biggest fault comes from Venture is that sometimes you can get a little bit too aggressive and you became a sitting duck because you have no way to escape. Yeah, you use your dig to initiate the fight, but then you got aggressive to try to get a kill with your drill and now you have no way to escape. But that's just the lack of you managing cooldowns, which you'll get the hang of after a couple of games of Venture and just learning, oh wait, this is how I get an insta kill by using these abilities in this order and not trying to be super aggressive against this hero or trying to attack this hero because while Venture is good, they have their obvious counters, which is why the rest of the video we're going to be talking about those obvious counters that are not only good against Venture, but also are just really good heroes in Season 10. And the first hero is, wait a minute. I didn't expect to see that Cowboy Cassidy here. What is he doing? For the first time in what seems like years, Cassidy is a good counter hero. And what I mean by that is if they have a Tracer, if they have a Venture, a Doomfist, a Genji, Cassidy is really good. But besides that, I have a hard time justifying playing it. But especially when trying to counter Venture, Cassidy is your guy to play because he keeps Venture above ground. And that's the secret when trying to kill Venture. I mean, duh, yeah, they can't die underground, but Venture's learned to manage their dig ability very well in a very short time period. Meaning that when you get them low, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna dig, go to their backline, get healed, and then get right into the fight. But Cassidy, once you throw a not a hinder grenade, they should be called a hinder grenade, a magnet grenade on a Venture right before they dig, not only can you activate the cooldown, but you stop their digging. At that point, focus the Venture. That's the next target because they don't have a cooldown to protect them besides their drill. But then at that point, then they're just managing their cooldowns very well. But you won't die by them. But even if you're terrible at throwing magnet grenades like how I am, you can just soft counter them by keeping your distance away from them. And with Cassidy, that's very easy to do. But it's also very easy for heroes like Pharah and Ashe and Soldier and heroes that can do good at a long distance because Venture just literally can't touch you. They have to exhaust all their cooldowns just to get to you, and at that point, they shouldn't be able to delete. Shouldn't, that's the key word. Maybe they will, because they're so good. But let's say you don't want to get bullied by Venture, but you want to do the bullying, which is where this tank comes into play, which, surprise, surprise, would you believe that Orisa's gonna be a good hero to play? It's Season 10. Oh my god, bro, you whack. Orisa's so boring. Oh my god, bro, you whack. I want to have some dignity. Well, guess what? You want to climb now, don't ya? And Venture's meta, and Orisa's always freaking meta, so just play the Orisa, god dang it. Stop playing Doofus. Stop trying to play the reworked ball. You're not that guy, alright? Orisa obviously has the sustainability to survive Venture's quick time to kill, which is a big reason why Venture's so good, is they just kill so quickly. But Orisa won't take any of that nonsense, because if a Venture comes after you as Orisa and then leaps out of the ground, all you gotta do is gold and you'll absorb all that damage and you won't get CC'd by them. But if a Venture is smart and digs past you and goes after your back line, all you gotta do is wait for them to come underground, use your javelin spin to push them against the wall, and then use your javelin and then pin them against the wall, and sorry, that's so stupid. And then just shoot them a couple times in the face, and then you finish them off, because they have no way of escaping, because now you CC them, now you bullied them, and that's just the ultimate secret when trying to win an up-close battle against Venture, which is the only battle that Venture wins, but that's a battle that Orisa does really well in, and that's why I think Orisa is going to be a good tank when playing against Venture, but also just a good tank. Has there ever been a time where Orisa's been bad? No. People just refuse to play Orisa because either they play Zarya or their ego gets to them. No, I'm not an Orisa player. I'm not that dirty horse main. No. But what about a support hero? What's a good hero to play that can heal the team and face off against Venture in Season 10? I'm gonna be picking Kiriko. Now, I feel like there's a few other heroes that can also be a good support hero to play against the Venture, but also with the Venture. But the reason why I like Kiriko specifically is, well, if a Venture is coming after you as Kiriko, just switch step out of there. All right, boom, you countered them. But not only that, when playing with the Venture specifically, you are able to teleport to them when they're digging. And if they're going to be super aggressive and you want to push with them, well, you teleport to the Venture and then you either cleanse them if they're going to be antied or slept or whatever the case may be, and then heal them a couple of times, all the while just backing up. I mean, so many people in that instance is going to be focused on the Venture and not really you as Kiriko, or at least I would assume so. Obviously, if they're smart, they would focus the support and not really the Venture. But if you don't want to play with the Venture, you can also just play a good amount of distance and support their aggressive nature. Obviously, you could do that with a hero like Ana too, and probably way more faster and efficiently, but the reason why I don't like Ana in this scenario is because if you do decide to anti the Venture, well, the Venture is just gonna dig and cleanse that away, versus Kiriko, if you're playing with the Venture or anything like that, I think it'll be a much better and safer pick. Again, I feel like there's other heroes that could also do well in Season 10, either with or against the Venture, like Lucio for an example. You can play with the Venture and be super aggressive, but you can also boop away a Venture that's trying to drill into your backline and harass you guys, and also just set yourself at a much safer distance. So just really consider what's being played. More than likely it's going to be Venture, and probably also a Tracer, Orisa. Who am I kidding? Those are the heroes that are probably going to be played. So you just want to play around that and just be smart with it. But when it comes to Season 10, Venture is going to be really good for a long time, at least up until the mid-season patch, and until they nerf them. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck in Season 10, because you're going to need it unless you're a Venture main. But I love you guys, and bye.